Hello, so my name is Dr. Jawad Alzeer. Today I would like to go a step further and explain the principles of lifestylopathy. So, we talked previously about the motivation which led me to explore this new path of therapy. And today I want to explain exactly the science behind this concept. And before talking about the science, it was obvious that there are certain patients or cancer patients whom they succeeded to achieve complete recovery. So we have some good stories indeed in this regard. And usually those patients whom they succeeded to achieve complete recovery, when you discuss those cases, many doctors they think there was a mistake in the diagnosis or something miraculous happened. So this is called like miraculous recovery. And if miraculous recovery does exist, so this is interesting. So the lifestylopathy's goal is really to explore the miraculous recovery and how to make this miraculous recovery reproducible. Um, the basic understanding has to do with the immune system. Now, if we could find ways how to activate the will to cure, we will be able to achieve complete recovery. Now, before talking deeply into this concept, let's go back to the second law of thermodynamics. Now, the second law of thermodynamics, where it states the universe is expanding and over time, spontaneously, entropy is increasing. So entropy is a representation of disorder. In my previous videos, I talked a lot about entropy, and it is essential to understand the concept of entropy if it is important, if, if we want to understand the concept of lifestylopathy. Now, the laws of nature, this is the second law of nature, in thermodynamics, in my understanding, what implement on the universe it does implement on our body as well, because we are growing and we are getting old, and entropy over time is accumulating, and then our body become prone toward all aging related disease. So this is clearly there is a connection between our health and the second law of thermodynamics. Now, what I notice, the the accumulation of entropy, whether it is in the universe or it is in our body, it is not a very quick process. Obviously, it is a slow process. We notice this not on a daily basis in our body, maybe on a yearly basis. In the universe, maybe on the century basis. So it gives me a feeling that there is a force which counteract entropy and promote against the disorder. So it promote the order. And this force will act as anti-entropy. And now if we can understand this force, the anti-entropy, along with the entropy, and we can tune uh, both forces together, then we can tune our health. Now, based on my understanding and research, potential energy could act as an anti-entropy. Why? Because potential energy is playing a big role, an important role in quantifying the order and the disorder in the system. And changes in potential energy is also linking directly to changes in entropy. Therefore, to understand this link correctly, we need just to redefine the concept of potential energy. And my new definition of potential energy is based on the energy which is stored in the constitution, configuration, and conformation of anything. It could be an atoms, it could be an objects, it could be a particles, it could be a molecules. And since molecules are building blocks of our life, Therefore, when we talk about the constitution, it means we talk about the number of atoms and the type of atoms which involve in building the skeleton of the molecule. When we talk about configuration, we talk about the spatial arrangements of atoms within the molecular frame. And when we talk about conformation, it means we talk about the, the detailed three-dimensional shape of atoms in space, which include rotation, vibrations, and bond angles. So I think this is very important to understand both concept, potential energy entropy, because this is the background of lifestylopathy medicine. And if we can tune the relationship between potential energy and entropy, we can very well tune our health and our capability in preventing and curing disease. So thanks for your attention, and in the coming video I will talk more about the concept of potential energy and entropy in the context of our body.